And by the time I even finished exploring the area, we were pretty much out of time. Hey, our friend's back. Look what I got. We've been raided. Marco had been searched for supplies and brought some interesting things. Okay, Pavel brought back some good scavenged from the house of our neighbor. It told us about. He brought back 3 sugar, 7 tobacco. Wow. Someone tried to rob us. They were just a couple of scavengers, so we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we are well armed, so none of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. Cool. We got raided, but nothing happened. Just the continual shattering of our trust in mankind. So, you are hungry, slightly sick and tired. Very hungry. You're gonna have to go cook for yourself now. Get you out of the way real quick. So, you're going to cook. Let's have you come downstairs. No, you're tired, so we'll have you sleep, I think. Wait, everyone's tired, aren't they? Yeah, everyone's gonna be tired. Marco should prioritize resting because he's the one that has to go out tomorrow night. So everyone will get their chance. So you'll cook 1 food. Pavel, go ahead and collect the moonshine. I know you need rest. Everyone needs rest. No one slept last night. There we go. We have moonshine. 2 moonshine. We're going to want to set up for water. There we go. Using one of our filters so we can keep up with our moonshine production and also cooking and drinking and everything. Go ahead and eat. Bruno's good to go. We're making it, guys. It's day 11 and no one's dead. That feels like a good thing. It feels like we're doing good. Did I get enough for the saw blade? I have no idea. We did. We only need the 1 weapon part for the saw blade. Okay, good. Let's make it. That way, I can go back to Sniper Junction at the very least. I've got stuff to exchange. Well, we've got moonshine, so that'll probably pan out well for us. 1 second, sir. Just making myself a sweet saw blade. We'll check the radio really briefly, because I think time pauses, so he won't be having to wait for us for too long. Same weather forecast as always. Cigarettes and tobacco are presently used in Pogren as currency. Nonetheless, the city is running short on them. What will happen if they run out completely? Some people will have very fun chemical dependencies to deal with for a while. That's not new? Nope, alright. Back to the classical. There we go. It's soothing, it almost helps you forget that the world's ending around us. You know how much I risked getting here? Calm down, buddy. We got shit to do. No one slept last night. Look what I brought. Alright. Franco. Buddy. It'd be kind of cool if like the frequency at which you trade with him will lead to him trading more and more or something. As if like he's like, oh yeah, these are my best customers. He starts coming by every day because of how often you trade with him or something. Alright, so right now we have moonshine. Obviously he has his own moonshine. I could trade weapon parts. That'd be nice. Maybe I'll do that. Yep, he's happy with the offer so far. Ah, pure alcohol. How was that? Very generous of you. Moonshine's valuable, apparently. Nice. Buying more sugar would let us buy more moonshine. I've heard that when you're crafting in this game, generally you're trading up. In that if you craft something and then buy the components for it and then keep crafting and trading back, usually you make more than you lose, is what I've heard. But I don't know. I haven't done the research on a case-by-case basis, so I don't know if that's the case. He's got coffee. I can add my coffee to the pile while we're at it. Veggies would be nice. Let's grab those. That won't do it. Try harder. The veggies are the determining factor here, huh? That's rough. Just trying to make the food last longer. Let's see, do I have something else to add to the pile, though? Want to keep all my weapon-related stuff to me. I've only got 3 parts, huh? Water's running a little low. Filters, teddy bears. But if I'll undo the veggies. They're saying it's very generous of me, so I'll find something else to increase the solution. Let's see, this is a quality roll-up. Could grab some herbs. Sugar. Maybe I'll go for sugar. Yeah, I'm gonna go for sugar. Let's keep this moonshine business going. We have a deal, we have a deal, we have a deal, we have... that's the cutoff. Okay, deal. Let's keep making more moonshine then. I'll be here if you need anything more. Nope, get out of here. Get home safe. He's showing up frequently all of a sudden, and I'm happy about that. He's keeping me alive. Let's see, just to review, no one's very hungry. And no one has a new update about their status right now. This guy will go to bed as soon as somebody else is ready to take charge. But in the meantime, let's see, we're currently getting water. How is our food supply right now? We have 2 raw food, 1 canned. I should probably make another rat trap so we can keep getting more. Keep our food supply multiplying, hopefully. That'll cost me... Whoa! That's 10 parts. We do not have the stuff for that right now. I'll have to hope I can get that by going past that, maybe when I saw my way through that door we'll have enough. Is the best I can hope for. Might want to get another water claim or 2. Maybe not quite yet. We have enough moonshine for 1 more, but it'll cost us a lot of the remaining water. It's good to keep us ready for trade, though, right? Let's review the cost of getting another water claimer. We can make one right now. Let's make that. I don't want to... I want to keep our moonshine going, but I don't want to be falling behind. There we go. Don't want to be falling behind on our water, because then we can't cook our food, and then we start starving. And that's not a risk I want to take. But if I make this, I can use components to make water filters, and we can keep ramping up our production. Good news, he's rested. Alright, so you are going to rest now. You're going to sprint to that bed to rest. And our newly rested Marco's going to take over the daily duties now. There we go. We're about halfway through the day, so he'll probably be rested by the time the day ends. Enjoy your music, everyone. There we go. Make a few more filters. And with those, we can get the water going again. Be a little faster if our friend was awake. There we go. Get on over here. Now that you're newly awake, get our water filter going. There we go. You just get more done when you can progress 2 meters at once. Nice. Alright, you go visit the other one. Get our water flowing. Alright, now you work on our moonshine now that we have a water supply coming in. What is consumables? It's just, yeah, they're just ways of making fuel. We need 1 fuel, 3 water. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Whoa, did his numbers change? Hang on a second. Let's get a brief interruption here. He needs less water. That's 4-4. Get you back on duty. 3-3. That's fantastic. I did not realize that, but I will never make that mistake again, hopefully. So Bruno, the cook, is also... like, his abilities as a cook extend to making alcohol. He uses less resources. Alright, I'll never use anybody else to make moonshine ever again, then. Because that's vital. Costing less. So now we're making moonshine and we're gathering water. No one's currently tired. I'm gonna say it's probably a job well done. Let's see, let's compare our cigarette output. So cigarette costs 1, tobacco one component. And it makes 4, I believe. Let's just review that real quick. Yeah, we make 4 by doing that. And it goes up by intervals of 4. It's a 1-to-1 ratio for tobacco. Roll-up cigarettes also a 1-to-4 ratio. So now we'll check our cook to see if he gets better numbers or not. It's good to test these things now. That's a 1 to 4 ratio there. 1 to 1, 1 to 4. Okay, so this having the cook make tobacco has no impact. Still, we can get started here, huh? Cigarettes. Uses currency in time of war. Roll of cigarette. Uses our crappier supplies, our homegrown tobacco. If we have all this, tobacco, we might as well make it. My only concern is that we might be running low on supplies. I'll hold off for now. I don't want to run out of components, so let's get more components before I cripple myself. But I'll start making a bunch of cigarettes soon, and then we'll be good to go. Let's visit the requirements for herbal garden. Herbal garden. Using fertilizer, we can grow some herbs here and use them to make medication or cheap cigarettes. We can improve it to grow vegetables. That would be good news. That would be good news too. Not cheap. 30 components, 30 wood, 2 parts. We have none of those things. Our wood, the wood supplies we got from our axe have now been depleted, so we're back at falling behind on things. So at this point, we're gonna take. I made a saw blade, so we're gonna make that. We're gonna take that to Sniper Junction if we can get past the fighting this time, and I'm going to see what I can get done with that. Let's just end the day. It's fine. The fighting. There's new sites, but I can't get to them because of the Sniper Junction construction site. It was supposed to be a luxurious residential area, and there was a great hype on apartments there. But the developers fled abroad when the war started. Recently, the military wrested control over the area from the rebels, and I can't really read that. We could scavenge whatever the rebels left behind, but there is a risk of encountering military patrols. Oh, the military would turn on us, huh? Who does and doesn't attack us here? Was there another one out here that was new? I don't think so. Down here, this warehouse. This used to be a warehouse of a big store. Currently, it's used as a hideout for a group of armed thugs. We might find useful things there if we can sneak in, but it's very dangerous. Yeah, stealing from armed thugs would get us in trouble. Lots of food, huge amounts of materials, lots of meds, huge amounts of weapons and parts, but there's danger. That's rough. I don't think I want to actually try to rob people that are armed right now. Brothel. If you want to get laid or for a can of meat, this is the place. Mothers will do some really kinky stuff to get food for their children. It's a big building, well guarded by local thugs. They have plenty of goods and are eager to trade. Some food, lots of material, lots of meds, huge amounts of weapons, huge amounts of parts, possible trade, danger. Mixed feelings all across the board. I think I'm gonna visit the school. We can't go to the... Let's see, that one's... Yeah, that's the people. I want to go to Sniper Junction, but the fighting is still going. I really hope the fighting dies down. I hope that's not gone forever, because I was hoping to use that place. But the shelled school's not wiped out yet, and I believe it had a place... I really hope I'm right about this. I believe it had a place that I needed a saw blade to get into. So we're gonna go check that out. Oh no. Shit! Oh no, I can't believe that's the first time that's happened. I can't... Shit. So I got distracted. I'm sorry, everyone. I was looking at the details of what was going on in front of me. Damn it, that was so dumb. Okay. Yep. I got so distracted by all the new sites and the fighting and all the stuff going on the map, I forgot to customize what people were doing in my party, and I didn't bring my scavenger. I brought Pavel. Oh well, at least I can do this. At least we can get through this and find out what's in here. But, yeah, we have limited space, and that's gonna be a bummer. Just gonna have to pay the penalty for that. Item's been broken. So the saw blade's gone now, just like that. We have to make another one, so this better be worth it. Ooh. A book, jewelry, quality roll-up, bunch of cigarette components. What's over here? I found a letter. Mom, it's terrible. A girl I knew was shot today by a man called Sniper. I can't believe I won't see her again. She was such a kind girl. What'd she do to this Sniper? They turned off the electricity, and the teacher said she would have to stay in school a little longer today. I don't know why. I want to see you and Dad already. At least they promised to bring you this letter. Will you come take me home? So apparently... Right, because they said this place was under fire. They said this place was under fire at the time of the attack. Wow, I did not get very many items from that, actually. They said that this place got attacked while it was in session. So kids got trapped here because a little girl got sniped, apparently. And that was bad for everyone. We're gonna have some tough time with scavenging, aren't we? Because that was not, honestly, that much. A few cigarette components, some electrical parts, not bad. Jewelry's okay. Books are okay for morale and everything. Some coffee. But, no big surprises gathered there. Alright, let's run around and see what I can find. Pavel can cover a lot of ground. At this point, I've encountered a real sniper, so I'm much less concerned about whether or not there's other snipers around. This place has no mention of danger or caution of any kind, I don't think. So I'm going to hope that we're safe. Because now that I've encountered a real danger, I'm not as concerned about this one being one. There's rubble's in the way, so I can't get to that debris, which means that if anything is good up there, I'm more likely to get to it. This is a slow piece of progress, damn. Okay. I don't see... Oh, it's coming apart. Hang on a second, I could check to see if there's a fast way around. This could be even more wasted time. I just want to see, can I go up there? Oh, I can. Wow, I don't need to clear that rubble at all. Might have something inside it. But there's stuff over here. Bunch more components. My bad. Yeah, I saw the desks. I'm like, oh, I can just go past that. Alright, let's see what I've been leaving here in the debris. A little bit of components. I'm really disappointed I can't go to Sniper Junction right now. I'm probably saying that a lot, but it bothers me. I was all set to use the saw blade there, and I can't even go back. I'll have to see if I can make another saw blade. This seems like they're probably usually worth it to have one around for these saw blade locations, and I know there's one there. I just wish I knew if the fighting goes down or not. And if it does, it could totally be RNG. One of the things that makes me uneasy is that I, of course, have no clue how long this game is as far as how many days I'm supposed to survive. Because all these solutions are temporary. New locations keep popping up, and they get locked down, and they run out of supplies, and I run out of supplies, and we find food day by day. And even when I feel a little comfortable like I do right now, there's no guarantee that we'll always have more. The one promising thing is that as far as keeping yourself alive goes, right now the traps are self-sufficient. Once they're crafted, all they require to make more food is food over and over. There's nothing to get from inside it, is there? Well, crap. Alright, let's go downstairs. We'll look around a little longer. The good news right now is that getting food does not require food, right? I mean, it only requires food. I don't have to use components or anything to get my food, which is good. That means that once they've been crafted, those traps are self-sufficient. The water's not that way. The water requires components. That's more disappointing right now, but it can be worked around. That's all I can do right now. I don't think I want to lose my roll-up, do I? It sucks how many different slots those things take. That's rough for me. So with enough rat traps and with enough water catching things, all we need is a steady supply of components, and we actually have food and water all the time. We just don't know how long the individual rat traps take, so making more of them would hopefully increase the rate at which we get food. I hope that's the case. Otherwise, I'd wonder why they'd let you build more than one in the first place. Let's see. Got a little time left. I can still take a look around. But I've been most of these places already. I could double check to see if there's if I've forgotten about I could have forgotten about a saw blade location, but I think I've been everywhere down here. Yeah, I think I've been all the way to the left and right. Hey, buddy. Oh, I didn't know somebody's here. You didn't know anything a second ago. You were asleep. Oh, there is another saw blade location. Right, that's where all the herbs are being kept. I'll need another saw blade if I want to get through there, and if I want to steal from them. I'm just bashing my way through doors like a lunatic. It's about all we're getting done here, though, isn't it? It's locked. So if I want to get in here and take stuff, again, I'm going to need a lockpick and a saw blade. But if I make a saw blade, my ideal goal would be to use it at the sniper junction and not here. I think this is all we're going to get from this haul, so I'm just going to go back to the base for now. Alright. Not quite what I was hoping for. Let's get back there quickly. I definitely wish I'd brought the character that had more inventory space. That was a bad mistake. I don't even know what state sleeping is going to be at when I get back. Night was calm. Pavel brought back all sorts of nonsense. And no one got killed. And this screen is just a noise of icons now. You're very hungry. Bruno's rested. Marco must have rested too. Did they both stay in? Oh, wow. I really screwed up, didn't I? Alright, these two are both very hungry, so let's go get cooking. Wow, okay. Yes, I totally screwed up and had two people sleep all night, and nobody guarded the place. So I well and truly made a mistake there. We got food in our trap. That's good news. We have a source of food. Check the radio. Is Bruno there? Bruno? Check the cooking. Alright, so no veggies right now, but we can cook 4 times right now, ignoring water. Should we have more water than that? Weren't we collecting water? Does it run out during the night? Oh right, the moonshine counteracted that total. That's fine. We'll collect more water. Go ahead and make some dinner for our friend here. You'll check the radio again. Trying to be dutiful about radio duty because I don't want to miss out on when something important happens. We need to listen for weather changes in particular because at some point there's too much information about weather in this game for it to not come up at some point. There's a dedicated station just for checking the weather, and there's a temperature in the corner of the screen and a heater. So at some point that'll be my news about when we need that. Go ahead and grab our moonshine. Alright, Mr. Very Hungry, go ahead and have your meal. Bruno, take a seat. Just get out of the way a little bit. See, glad I have this book, they say. And morale's good so far. Let's see, you're tired. Yeah, let's get it. Let's make our water. Pavel, is that you? Yeah. We'll send you off to sleep. How's everyone doing? No new story elements for our characters right now. Water's incoming. Just that time of day to review what we can build now. No need to make another stove right now. I could upgrade the stove. Ooh, I should investigate what that would do for me. Otherwise, we mostly can't do anything. I could build more armchairs for morale, but that seems low priority because I think everyone's pretty okay. What happens if I upgrade the stove? And can I even? I cannot. I need 5 parts and 2 wood. A more efficient stove allows us to prepare cooked food more efficiently, saving fuel. 1 improved stove will be made. How do you save fuel when right now we only use like 1? Don't we only use 1 right now? So that one uses 2 fuel, so maybe that one would only use 1. Or maybe that changes a bit. We'd have to see. For now, it won't really come up. Let's see. Let's check what we can do with cigarettes. We could actually make a lot of, no we can't. We could make 1 bandages. The limiting factor there is alcohol. But we can make 9 cigarettes. That'd probably be worth something. Might want to start prepping cigarettes so we can trade. Yeah. Let's get you on moonshine duty. We're probably going to be getting ready to trade soon if I can't craft any more of the things we need. I'll bait the trap again. use fertilizer this time. Stomach's rumbling, he says. Oops. Alright. 1 saw blade. Not too bad. It requires 1 weapon part and 2 parts. Or 2 components. Oh, we can make our pistol. We have enough. Are we gonna have enough for both? We will. I'll prioritize the pistol, but yeah, we should have. We'll have enough for both. Bruno, Moonshine Man. Moonshine. All right. We can make a couple more of these. Let's go ahead. Busy day. No one's showing up right now. But Moonshine's good to have. We currently have 2 already, and we'll be making 2 more. It trades well, and that might be all we can do sometimes, because our other stuff isn't always doing so hot. So Moonshine's in progress. Go make a filter, perhaps? Let's see, double check. Now we have a pistol. Fantastic news. That's good for us. Let's make our next saw blade, and we'll have more than enough components to make water filters. We're doing fine on those. Make a couple more of those. Keep our stream of water and food going as long as we can, and we'll be good to go. Right now it says 3 up there. Is that the alcohol list, I assume? That icon's not super well explained, but it looks like alcohol. I have 2 moonshine and 1 pure alcohol. I doubt that that's what they're counting it as, though. You'd get in trouble with that. Is it medications? That icon confuses me a little bit. Oh, let's check our stuff. We haven't checked for a while. Fortunately, our shelter is a place where we can get some respite from war. We only have 1 chair. We have beds, and we can sleep in decent conditions. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll have a place to rest. We've made a radio, and we like listening to it. We have a few books. A good book helps forget the horrors of war. Staying here offers slight respite in these hard times. Cigarettes consumed per day is 3. All breaches in our walls have been boarded up. We should be able to repel minor attacks, even if we are all caught sleeping. That's good news. That's great news. Now it's all about building weapons, maybe cigarettes, and maybe some chairs. I gotta say, in a war context, I feel like a chair is pretty low priority. Just because if you want to sit down, we have beds for that. Can't help but feel like that's a little redundant. When in a time where you're trying to make do with little, I feel like we could just be like, let's just sit on your bed if you need to sit down. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I don't really necessarily think that way. You're very hungry. Why did I think... I thought I fed everyone. I made a mistake, apparently. We'll go ahead and send you up to make another meal then. Get our water filter going. There we go. Yeah, that's my mistake. Somehow managed to lose track. Should be good to go on crafting. So we'll have a meal coming from Marco soon. I don't know how I messed that up. I thought I checked who was hungry and paid attention to that. There we go. Get up there and deal with that. I might put Bruno on cigarette duty. It would use 9 components, but we could trade. I've made a bunch of moonshine, so let's prep for... I could prep for a lot of crafting here. We can make so many cigarettes. How many stack? We get a lot done here. Let's not go overboard right away. I'll go a relatively minor amount. Make like 16. Leave ourselves with 11 components. If nothing else, it'll keep Bruno happy as the smoker, but we also might be able to trade it for a decent chunk. Alright, things are going okay. I can't help but think that someone's gonna show up at some point though, right? I think I have little ones, the expansion enabled. I don't think I had to enable it anywhere on the menu or anything, and it's on the start screen, so I keep expecting a kid to somehow be a part of the story, but maybe it's only a random element that only happens in some stories, and maybe I just drew that stick. Or maybe I just haven't visited the right locations. Maybe you visit the hospital and meet certain characters and stuff like that. The glory of a blind playthrough is there's so many variables where all I can do is guess. And I'm happy with that. It's fine. Go ahead and have a rest. Take a seat while we wait. Pavel's been slightly sick this entire game, hasn't he? I thought it would recover because I keep having him rest, and it keeps saying recovering. I think that's not quite true, though. I think what's going on there is I think that it, I think the status of his sickness keeps recovering, but I get the feeling you might not be able to make him not sick. Because I think other characters have been wounded, and being wounded went away from resting. I think I'm just making his... I think I can keep weakening his sickness over and over again to make it not get bad, but I get the feeling I can't stop it from existing altogether. So I might want to take Pavel to the doctor at some point to try to get rid of it completely. And then I don't know, maybe he'll become faster or something. Or at least we'll get rid of the looming threat of something going wrong. Nighttime. Who am I joking, saying we'll get rid of the looming threat of things going wrong? Alright, I think I'm gonna finally go to the city hospital. So I'm gonna take Pavel, who is not the best scavenger, but he is sick, and I'm going to see about this person that will supposedly help with sick people. Yeah, there's a surgeon there. Gonna have to be careful, but there could be a lot of stuff on the line if we're lucky. So Bruno's on guard duty, Marco's gonna be sleeping. Yeah, they could both guard, obviously, but I'd like to keep one of them sleeping so that somebody can actually be busy in the morning. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit there and be waiting for people to sleep, and that sucks. I think I'll bring the saw blade, though. I wonder if that counts as a weapon or not, for self-defense purposes. Let's head out. It'll be a learning experience. It's a brand new location to explore. I am bummed out still, though, that I finally got a chance to check out the... They say it still operates. Maybe it's just a rumor. I'm so bummed out that I cleared out the sniper location and then it gets clogged up by all the nonsense going on around here. Ooh! That'll be good. Craft some more moonshine. Oh, it's only like a third of what I need, but it's something. Friend? Hi, don't make any trouble. Okay. It's funny that I'm always in creepy, sneaky mode when I could just walk like a normal person around other people. And maybe don't want to freak out. You don't want to cause trouble here, trust me. I should check on that patient. Oh, maybe I can go check on that guy. Maybe you'll help me out. These are all gathering icons. So I'm gonna check them out. Because they're... Ooh! Canned food is just in a pile? You can just find canned food sitting around. Wow. Canned food's a big deal. You don't even... Especially since we learned you don't even have to cook it. Not having to cook it means you don't even need water for it. That's a big deal. So no time investment, no water. Bruno doesn't have to be awake to do it. It's all good. So in that room, everything would be... Ooh, more. More canned food. We have 2 canned food already. This is fantastic. So if I go in there, I'll be robbing people. But I can check with the doctor guy. I got my eye on you, he says. What's this note say? It's an excerpt from the damage report after one of the shellings. General surgery, bunch of patients. Oh, 34 patients, 32 killed, 2 wounded in the children's ward. Nobody died in neurology. Relatively small amounts of deaths. I mean, deaths are all bad, and so all of these are massive amounts of deaths, but Jesus Christ, the children ward, basically everyone's dead and 2 are wounded. I wonder, this note might have existed before they made the children expansion for the game. So it might have even been designed as a minor little explanation for why there's no kids around. Just being like, hey, all the kids in the hospital died as a start. Yeah, it says, seems the children's ward took the most damage. Because yeah, no matter how you play this game, as far as I can tell, there originally was not kids, and now there's just very few of them. So in both cases, there's not a lot of chance of encountering them. No one around here. I don't see any reason not to run. You don't want to run if you're sneaking into a place, but so far I'm still at places I'm allowed to be. That whole place is bombed out. It seems like it would have some kind of salvage I could use, but right now they're just kind of saying that I can't look at it. Am I not supposed to go in there? Someone should give those nurses a medal. I agree. Can I go in there, or are people gonna flip out on me? Anyone mad at me? If you have medications to trade, you should talk to the doctor. Can I get medical attention, though? I'm sorry, but we have patients in more serious condition. Aw. No? Fine. I'll get out of here. Take a look around. At least I found food. That's nice. That's a nice start. Nurses here, like angels. Hey. The people guarding this place seem nice. Like, hey, don't make a mess. And also, everyone's nice. And look, these people deserve a lot of recognition for all the help they make. So if I stole something there, I'd probably be less likely to be spotted. The pain subsided, but I'm worried that the hospital will take another bombing. That would suck. Who are these assholes that are bombing hospitals? They should probably stop that. 2 sugar, 2 canned food. Nice start. Trying to think about it, just focus on getting better. Nurses here like angels, they just keep saying that. Can you help me? You don't seem to need any help, but I'm sick. Ah. My sickness doesn't seem to be severe enough for them to treat, apparently. They don't care. More food. Oh, goodness me. What would I take that instead of? Sorry, teddy bear. There's food. I just don't have any reason to want a teddy bear yet. I already have one at the base. Sort of preemptively in case a proper child shows up at some point. Here we go. Could take a few more of you, but we're running out of space now. And I don't know if I want to dump what I have right now. Alright, so coming here with Pavel seems to have been a waste. I don't think he's going to get medical treatment here. I might just want to take a little bit of meds back at home and just call it a day. I'm lucky they admitted me. Yeah, telling me about it. They're not going to admit me. These people are probably worse off than I am. Ooh. It doesn't seem to say that I can't look at this one. Oh, it's locked is why. Oh, is this the children's ward? Don't make any trouble. I should have brought my scavenger along instead, it looks like, and just gone with that. Because it doesn't seem like I'm going to get much use out of the ability to... I'm not going to get much medical attention here. I'm going to have to be much worse off, I think, before they care about me. So I'll probably just go home, pop a minor form of med to see if I can make Pavel feel better. Because I don't want to have to maintain his condition. Evening. Are you here to donate medical supplies? Oh, he's a trade character. Can you help me? You're sitting around. Oh, nope. No interest. Trade might be good. I didn't bring anything for trade, though. Crap. Does he have anything really worthwhile? He has books. That's about it. It would be kind of amusing to trade, so he talks about donation, but it seems like they show me how you want to help us. Such a generous donation. I hope you won't change your mind. Change my mind. Such a generous donation. Sugar would be good for crafting purposes. Do I want to trade that much food, though? We don't know when we'll need it. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm gonna leave. Sorry for wasting your time. Yeah, I'm not here to disturb you. I was just checking out a new location. I think I'm gonna leave now, before I make a ruckus. At least I made a haul of components that'll get us started. There was nothing to use the saw blade on. That was a waste of slot space. And using this character in the first place was a waste of slot space, unfortunately. Because the, curing didn't happen. Oh well.